Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today we are talking about Mount & Blade Warband, as well as the new game that's going to be coming up, Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Now, what you guys are going to be seeing in the background is the E3 2016 demo of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord, which looks like an incredible game. And while that shows off some of the graphics and new aspects of the game, I'm going to quickly talk about the up-and-coming game coming out on consoles. How it's going to be, how I think it might look, how using a controller might feel, because I know a lot of people are thinking this when they are either a console gamer and they've seen the Mount & Blade series and they always want to play it, but they don't have a good PC, or they just don't play PC games, or they're like me who does both. I play PC games as well as console games, although I kind of lean more towards the consoles just because that's how I grew up. And what my thoughts are, the consoles versions are going to be a lot similar and different at the same time. Number one, we'll talk about the Warband, because I guess apparently they're going to be revamping Mount & Blade Warband before Bannerlord is released, and they're revamping Warband to be on the consoles first, so PS, PlayStation, and Xbox. So I think they're going to be testing out how people react to Mount & Blade on consoles before actually releasing the game. The Bannerlord on the consoles, but I hear it's going to be released on the consoles anyways. But I don't know, there's a lot of, questions, and you never really truly know what a gaming company's going to do until it actually happens. But Mount & Blade Warband, going to be on consoles. I'll probably try it out, at least. The only concerns that I would have is the in-depth strategy of all the keys on your keyboard for army commands, and how they're gonna kind of put that into a controller setup, because it might be more tedious, because I'm assuming they probably use like a D-pad and you'd go up and down a list of certain calls, or I can't think of the word, where it's like, okay, man forward, okay, do this formation, okay, do that formation, okay, hold this line. And it's going to be tedious, it's going to be kind of tough, rather than just hitting, number one and then number two. And, it's a lot faster on the keyboard. But, they're going to try and revamp it for the controllers, and I'm sure it'll work out fine, and it'll just be a lot more tedious, I'll be honest. Hopefully, and I kind of expect them to upgrade some of the graphics before releasing them on the Xbox and PlayStation to kind of make it seem a little bit more, okay, maybe we should buy it, because it's like, how old is that game now? It's like, I don't know, like 5 years old. Actually, the first Mount & Blade is 2008. That's what I know. Mount & Blade Warband, I can't remember exactly the year it came out, but it's, a few years old. And they're going to release it on the consoles. I don't know when. Probably just before Bannerlord, but I think it'll be okay, as long as they, obviously change stuff up. Now, moving on to Bannerlord, I know I'm kind of jumping around a little bit, doesn't make much sense, but moving on to Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord, they're gonna make that for the consoles as well. I believe they're gonna just release it all at once, the PC version, Xbox, and PlayStation, although nothing is really confirmed, concrete evidence yet. So it's just kind of, speculation. They say they're going to release it for the Xbox and PlayStation, but I don't know if it's going to be at the same time, it's going to be later, or whatever. Honestly, it's going to be tough, because as you're watching this video, you can see there's even more strategy in this one than in the previous Mount & Blade Warband. So there's going to be a lot more to do, a lot more thinking involved. And to be honest, console gamers are primarily, action, adventure, shooters, that type of deal. I'm not saying every single person, but I'm just saying that's kind of like a typical controller layout. While PC games were always more so, a shooter or a strategic game. But honestly, it's such a gray area now because there's games just getting released on all consoles, versions, changing and all that stuff. But I believe that it's going to be a fantastic game, graphic-wise, beautiful. I'm sure they're going to do great things on the PlayStation and Xbox One. Obviously, the quote-unquote, PC Master Race is going to have, great graphics also. But I believe the graphics will be just as good as, I don't know, as good as a typical gamer PC. But anyways, moving on, finishing up the video because I want to try to keep this as short as possible, is the fan base. Mount and Blade has more of a PC game fan base, so I think what they're trying to do right now is kind of broaden more players to come into the Mount and Blade series, because I'm assuming after Bannerlord, I don't know, probably not for a while, but they'll be thinking about maybe doing another one after that, or expansions, kind of like how they did the Viking Conquest for Mount and Blade Warband. But honestly, I think it'll be good either way. I'm gonna probably get Bannerlord for PC, and I might try it on console too. Maybe let you guys know when that comes out, show a little footage of both to get a little dynamic, duo, but that's, ways away yet. But so guys, I hope you enjoy this little rant, opinion kind of thing going on. I really appreciate you guys watching. Leave a like if you enjoy. I'll try to do a little bit more Bannerlord talk in the future as, more news comes out for it. And yeah, I'll be seeing everyone in the next video. Bye guys.